We have no success in our gardening. Raised garden beds from now on. VegeGa. I don't know how it could get any easier putting this together. VegeGa raised bed. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike with Fowler Family Farm. All right, so today is the start of a new video series for me. That way it holds me accountable. We have no success in our gardening. Me and Tanya. I think Tanya is better at it than I am, but I'm not very good at it. We've tried in the ground gardening and it's just not working out here. We don't amend the soils properly and we just have clay, just red clay over here. So we started thinking that we were going to do some raised garden beds for now on, but we wanted to start a half a year early. So it's August 2023. I want to get all this prepared and ready to go by spring of 2024. So I want this ground prepared, ready to go for several raised garden beds. I may even make some myself, but I was very interested in looking at the metal raised garden beds. I looked at several different companies. I liked a lot of them. One of them actually reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in showcasing one of their raised garden beds. So let me turn you around and show you. Okay, so this is the company that reached out to us. I pronounce this veg, as in vegetable, VegeGa. I've heard it pronounced different ways, but I'm just gonna stick with VegeGa. We're gonna take this apart today, put it together and move it to where I think I want to put it. So I've got someone coming over within the next month or so to help me design this entire area because he's done it forever and he's really good at it, and we've toured his. I'll actually link that video right here. You guys have seen that video. His name's Jeff. He's really good at this kind of stuff. He loves gardening. He loves fruit orchards, fruit trees. We're going to have a high tunnel over here one of these days. It's just going to be a great series. And in 2 years, I'm gonna be able to look back on all my videos and see that I've accomplished all this. And I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be wonderful. All right, so let's get started on putting this together. Again, like I was saying, this will be a series. So today's video is putting the VegeGa together. And then like the next one will be putting everything in it. Like on the bottom of it, I'm gonna put some wood and then some manure. Chicken manure, you know, just layer it up. That's how I plan on doing that. But that'll be a totally separate video, and then in that video we'll also plant. Okay, so y'all can see it's boxed up pretty well. I have not opened this, so y'all are seeing it as I'm seeing it. And if I have, I'll have to look at my email again with them. If I have any kind of discount code or anything like that, it's going to be posted in the description, as well as the link to VegeGa, so you can order your own if you're interested in that. Okay, I'm going to bring you in close real quick and just show you this. Okay, you can see that's pretty thick. That's heavy duty stuff there, so I doubt it's bent at all, but I think these little pieces would help keep it from getting bent as well. Oh, that's pretty heavy. I'm gonna have to have both hands there. But yeah, you can see it's packaged pretty darn well. Okay, it obviously comes with instructions. So this tells you how many different, this is a 9-in-1 bed. So there's I don't guess it shows it on the front here, but there's 9 different ways to set this bed up. So it doesn't have to just be the way that you see here. It doesn't have to just be that. You can make it long, rectangle. You can make it more of a square shape. And you can add other pieces to it. So if you have another bed, another one of these, you can just add to it if you wanted to. This is also part of it. Let's open it up real quick. So I've never put any of these beds together, so I really don't have any idea what these are. I don't know what these are, so I don't want to lie to you and tell you something, but we'll figure it out when we get there for sure. Okay, we're just going to take everything out real quick. We went with the gray color. So I do want to show you this. I did find it. So it's 17 inches high. The type is a 9-in-1. The color is slate gray. I don't want to say it's a 4x8. Okay, I'm sure there's 4 of these. So these are the corners. So there's going to be 4 of these. And then 8 of these. Okay, 8 pieces. And that's pretty heavy. See if I can zoom in a little closer on this. All right, we're going to get right into it. I am going to do this. Let's find the one I want. So it says remove the protective film. Keep holes aligned between the 2 panels. Put the screws through the hole. Pretty simple. Really all you need is a screwdriver. Looks like, doesn't look hard at all. So I'm going to do this one here. The longer, skinnier one. So yeah, when you do the long, skinnier one, it's a 4x8. No, I'm sorry, it's a 2x8. Or you can do a 3.5. You can do a 3.5 by 6.5. Let's see here, let's look before I really make a decision. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with this 8x2 design. Let me start peeling off all the plastic on these, and then we'll come right back to y'all. I don't think y'all want to watch us do that. Okay, y'all, I'm done taking the plastic off of, well, I guess it's 12 pieces. It wasn't hard to take the plastic off of there, but it might be one of your more time-consuming things. It was actually one of those monotonous things that's kind of nice to do, you know, kind of like popping bubbles. Okay, so I'm going to show you the screws, stainless steel screws. And it does come with the little piece that you need to hold the nut in, washers and nut. All right, let's get started and get this thing built. I'm sure this is pretty self-explanatory, but we are going to go over it. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. You're just going to build it in the shape that you want, and you just follow your diagram that you know, the one that you actually want. You follow your diagram, and it's pretty simple. So we're going to start with 2 corner pieces. I think the good thing about this is something you can actually take apart and redesign if you wanted to as well. I'm just going to finger tighten all these real quick. All right, so I'm going to do the top and bottom, and then just keep moving down this way. Okay, y'all, I've already changed my mind. I think I am going to go with a piece between these 2 on each end, and then the sides will have 3 pieces on the side. I just don't like how narrow it is. I think I'd rather go a little wider. Yeah, I think I like that width a little better. Okay, a couple of tips. I think using a screwdriver and just the tool they gave you is just as easy as using a cordless, a cordless screwdriver. Make sure you bring out a stool to set on. That's way easier on your back. But I do have both ends now done, and I have all 4 screws in, and they are tightened down. I just need to add 3 panels on each side and we'll be finished. It's actually going way quicker than I thought. There's nothing to this, really. It's pretty simple. It's self-explanatory. I don't know how it could get any easier putting this together. I mean, it's very simple. I want to show you this one real quick. It's not hard at all, y'all. If you are considering these, it doesn't get any easier than this. And you'll have a bed, a raised bed made in minutes rather than spending hours building your own out of wood. Okay, I want to show you real quick, you know, just using their tool and a screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver. Actually, I want to show you this one so you can see a little easier. I just tighten it a little bit with the screwdriver, and then once I have it fairly tight, I hold the screwdriver and use their tool to tighten down. Pretty simple. Now I'm going to show you with the cordless. I will say if you're going to use a cordless, make sure you back your torque down. Put it on 1 and back your torque way down. You don't want to overpower this. I want to put it on a 5. All you got to do is hold the nut in place. And now let me see how much tighter I would have gotten it with. Not much tighter, so a 5 is pretty good there. Okay, I just wanted to stop and show you real quick a mistake. I told you I was putting 3. Well, I finished and realized I only put 2. But that kind of gives you the shape if you only just put 2. And you can do that. You can go ahead and put 2 over here and you'll be left with 2 panels. So those 2 panels could be added to your next raised garden bed to make it even larger. So you don't have to use every single piece. You can, you know, these straight pieces, I would think you'd have to use all 4 corners, obviously. But these straight pieces you can add to or take away and just build them to the dimensions that you want. That's a really cool option. That's one of the things I really like most about this. When I get a few more of these down the road, I'm definitely going to change things up. I'm definitely going to make some longer, some shorter, some round, yeah, some square, just to change things up a little bit, make it look appealing out there. All right, so I want to take this apart and add my 3rd one for now. Okay, y'all, so I'm completely finished assembling this. It didn't take that long at all, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Once you start putting it together, you know, once you have the plastic off of each piece and you start assembling it, it may take 45 minutes, maybe an hour. So the rods that I was talking about earlier, I wasn't sure what they were for. They're actually 4 supports to go across like this. They come in 3 different lengths, so you can put them together for the width that you chose to build your raised bed at. It actually shows to put them on these 2 right here on my configuration, but it says to put it on these 2 screws right here, the second one down. I'm actually going to put it on the 3rd one down. Just seems to me that like that might be better. Not sure though. We'll see. So you're going to take your screw, your nut, and everything off where you're going to put the rod. Put it on there. Just screw it in just like that. Now I just got to come over here and do the other side. My washer fell. All right, that's in, just like that. Okay, so now that it's assembled, the rods are in. I just got this piece right here to put along the edge, just mainly for that stuff right here, to keep you from cutting yourself. So this is channeled so that you can just push this right over the edge here.
Shouldn't be difficult at all. I'm gonna start here in the middle of this end. Losing my shade, y'all. Took about an hour and a half lunch break with my wife, so I knew I was gonna lose my shade during that time though. Again, I don't know how much easier this could have been. They made this pretty simple. Putting this on is very, very, very easy. Oh, there's metal in there. That's why it didn't cut very well. Should have known that. Yep. All right. Man, I like it, y'all. I like it a lot. All right, let me clean up my mess. I want to move it over there and I'll move it over there and we'll talk about what we kind of plan on doing over there. So I do want to point out I had a couple extra screws and nuts left over, plus the 2 rods. I'll just keep this just in case I order more, or just in case VegeGa sends me more. I'll have them here just in case I need them. By the way, the cardboard that they used to send me the product in will actually go down on the ground before I plant anything. It'll go underneath my raised bed. I gotta take it under this electric fence. Not much to move in it. It's pretty light once you got it all together. All right. Okay, as you can see, I've just kind of placed it out here for now. I think basically this probably would be about the middle of the garden, right in the middle. Maybe a little further, maybe right here. Yeah, I think I will move it over just this way a little bit. And the garden will extend over this direction until it goes downhill, because this is pretty level right here. I leveled this out real well, rototilled it all the way over to here. It's just grass has grown in, obviously. But you can see where my garden was. That's those are supposed to be little mounds of where I planted everything, and we just had terrible luck out here. I added a lot of compost, and it just didn't do a whole lot. Just didn't do very well for us. My tree orchard's going to go that way. What are y'all doing? Get away from here. Hawks. Anyway, the tree orchard's going this way, and I think my chicken coop will be right in this area as well, somewhere in here. Probably more close to the fruit tree orchard, but still where I can access them for the garden as well. Because I want to be able to use all the compost that they put in their run. I want to be able to use that where I need it over here. Plus, right in this area, I plan on putting some compost piles. So I do have a lot of plans here. Jeff's coming over, hopefully within a month. We're going to shoot a video together. He's going to design this for me, kind of tell me how I need to lay it out. Look at the land, look at the slope. He'll tell me exactly what I need to do. All right, y'all, so this is part 1. I know I'm going to have several videos on this VegeGa raised bed. You guys make sure you come back and check them out. I'm actually going to start on this one right now. So video 2 is starting right now. Probably take me a couple of days because I do have to run to the store, grab some stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Remember, do the good.
Come along and ride with us through this life's journey we go through at the Fowler.